Bon après-midi, mes étudiants. Bienvenue à la classe français aujourd'hui. The first thing that we will do, or item premiere, is revision or les fruits. That is the fruits, revision of the fruits in French. I want to show you a picture chart where you can identify the fruits, but each time I'm trying to display that chart, either there is some problem with displaying a PDF file, or else, the charts have got the names written already in French. So I will give you the names. I will write the English names of the fruits in the chat box, and I will ask you to give me the French names. Okay, and also please indicate whether they are masculine or feminine. So first one, j'écris apple en anglais. Apple en français, and apple in French is apple. Apple en anglais est dash en français. What is it in French? Apple en français. Nous ne comprenons pas. You don't know? Une pomme. C'est féminin. Grapes en anglais est dash en français. Grapes. Nilanjana. Grapes. Nilanjana, can you say grapes? Okay. Okay. Great. Du raisin. Okay. Or we can say un raisin because grapes are masculine. Un raisin, grapes masculine, or du raisin, that's also correct. Here, here, en anglais, a dash en français, Pierre, Rajnish, Pierre, anybody can say Somia, Onusia, or Pita. Okay. Niranjana comes once again. Sanjukta, yes, correct. Yun poir. Sanjukta, not a poir. Yun poir, it's feminine. Yun poir, c'est féminin. Okay. Orange, en anglais, is in French. The name is the same. But is it masculine or feminine? Feminine, great. Une orange. Une orange, that is feminine. Or say feminine. Okay. Watermelon. Watermelon in English. In French is watermelon. Watermelon. Anybody? Watermelon? Okay. Une pastèque or la pastèque. Feminine. C'est féminin. Une pastèque. Okay. Cherries. En français, cherries. Une cerise, c'est féminin. Yes, correct. No put her, right? Une cerise, cherries, c'est féminin. Right. Okay. What about? Hmm. That's right. That's right. Cereses. Yes, Sanjukta. Yes, you're right. If we write plural, we have to write cereses. S over there. But we don't pronounce it as cereses. We just say cerise. S is not pronounced. Correct. Okay. Okay. Mango. Mango or français. What is mango? Mango. And is it masculine or feminine? Yun Mong. Okay. Good, Sanjukta. Yun Mong. C'est féminin. Yun Mong. Correct. Okay. Hmm. Kiwi. Kiwi.
Une kiwi.
A kiwi. Not yun. Okay. Masculine. Yes. Yes. A kiwi. C'est masculin. Hmm. Okay. We can have what else? Let me at least look at the chart. Though at least. Okay. Okay. Right. Uh, Strawberries. Okay. Let's put it singular. Strawberry. Okay. Strawberry en français. La fraise. Correct. Absolutely right. Right. Correct, Rohit. Une phrase. Une phrase. Yes. No, not le, Sanjukta. La phrase. Okay. If we say singular, then we will say une phrase. If we are writing plural, then we will say des phrases. Okay. Okay. Des phrases. Okay. Then we have. Okay. Raspberries. Raspberry. Let's put it singular. Raspberry. Raspberry. En français. Right. Great. Right. Nupur Sanjukta. Absolutely correct. La framboise or une framboise. Nupur, check the spelling. Framboise. Okay, not em. Uh, une framboise. Correct. Absolutely right. Good. Hmm. Okay. What else can we have? Oh, it's a very ordinary one. Hmm. Nothing to be sorry about, Nupur. We have to be just careful about the spellings. That's all. Okay. Very simple one now, which we haven't done just now. That is banana. Banana en français. Banana. Une
Yung
banane. Okay.
banana.
Okay. Correct. Absolutely correct. Good. Very good. Une banane. Une banane. Yes. It's feminine. Right. Right. Correct. Une banane. It's feminine. Uh, then we have what else? Mm, okay. Lemon. Lemon. This is un citron. Very good, very good. Good, Nilanjana. Un citron. This is masculine. Un citron. Mm, we have done most of them. Okay, just one is left. Peach. Peach. Yunpesh. Very good, very good.
Sir,
Yunpesh.
jackfruit, sir.
Yeah, uh-huh. Jackfruit, no, that was a mistake. I had corrected that afterwards. Jackfruit and kiwi are not the same. Yes, yunpesh or la pesh. Yes, correct. This is peach. Um, no, that is kiwi. Kiwi is kiwi in English and French also.
Yes, sir. I
Ah,
said.
it is not jackfruit. Yes, I had made a mistake last time, so I corrected that. Hmm. Oh, all right. Okay, fine. I think we have revised most of the fruits. Yes. Yeah. There's one only this apricot that is left. So let us finish this by rounding off the discussion by talking about apricot. Apricot, labrico, or labrico. This is masculine, or we can say this is masculine. Okay. So anabrico, anabrico, anabrico. There'll be a liaison or linking between N and A. Okay, that's why I say instead of saying abrico, we don't say it like that. We say anabrico, anabrico. Or if we put L apostrophe, then we say labrico, labrico, labrico or anabrico. Okay, fine. We have looked at the fruits. Now, I would like to begin a new topic now, which is very important. Now, when I wrote that message to you about the class today, I wrote over there in the message, I'm trying to use a bit of French so that you get used to the language. Bonjour, mes amis, which means good day, my friends. Ma classe de français à 2 p.m. dans la Google Meet. Okay. Now, dans la Google Meet means it is in Google Meet. That is fine. Ma classe de français, that means my class of French. Okay. Is at 2 p.m. Now, this 2 p.m. is an English expression. 2 p.m. is not something. Okay, Srikant wishes to say something. Srikant, what do you wish to say?
No, sir, nothing.
Nothing. Okay. But you raised your hand, so that's why I thought. Okay. This 2 p.m. is an English expression. Okay. We say 2 p.m. or we say 2 o'clock when we are speaking in English, right? But we do not say that when we say the time in French. So, what exactly are we saying in French? So, you remember um, how many hours are there in a day? Remember the numbers that I taught you in French. So, how many hours are there in a day? Nobody knows how many hours there are in a day. You asked me to believe that. How
So
many
24.
hours?
So
Ah,
24.
so, then, so in French, we use mostly a 24-hour clock to tell the time. We are looking at how to tell the time in French. The French mostly use a 24-hour clock. So that means 24-hour clock means suppose it is 2 p.m. So how many hours is it? 2 p.m. At the moment it is 2 p.m. So 2:16 it is.
14
So 2
hours.
it is 14 hours, right? Correct. So 14 in French is what? 14 in French? 14, 14, il est 14 ans. Okay, so the question that is asked when we talk about the time, yes, not quartos, 14, Quatorze. Yes. Now, when we ask about the time, we say, quelle heure, quelle heure est-il? Quelle heure est-il? That is, what is the time? What is the time? Quelle heure est-il? Okay. Or suppose we talk about the time, then we can talk about hours, l'heure, that is in feminine, l'heure, that is hours, or minutes, or second. Heure, minute, second. The time. We don't refer to the time like suppose we say it is 2:18 um, at the moment. So we say 2 hours 18 minutes, or we can say it is 2:18 p.m. something like that. We don't use AM and PM first of all in French. And if we are going to mention it like that, then we will not say 18 minutes. Now, there are two ways of expressing the time in French. One is either we say it is so many hours, say it is, let us say 2 p.m. So, quelle heure est-il? I'll say il est 12 heures. 12 heures. Il est 12 heures. That means it is 2 hours. Now, 2 hours means what? Is it 2 a.m. or is it 2 p.m.? Now, that is not evident. Is it in the morning or is it at night? What is it? So, I have to specify that. If I'm not using the 24-hour clock, then I have to specify by saying il est 12 heures de l'après-midi. De l'après-midi. That means it is 2 hours in the afternoon. Il est 12 heures de l'après-midi. Okay. Now, uh, if it is, let us say, 6 p.m. Okay. So I will say, il est 6 heures, il est 6 heures du soir. It is 6 hours in the evening. Il est 6 heures du soir. If it is 6 a.m., I will say, il est 6 heures du matin. Du matin means in the morning. It is 6 heures du matin. So if it is in the morning, say from 5 or 6 o'clock to up till 12 o'clock, you'll say il est 6 heures du matin, il est 7 heures du matin, il est 8 heures du matin, il est 9 heures du matin, il est 10 heures du matin, il est 11 heures du matin. Okay? And if it is midday, then I will say il est midi. It is midday. Il est midi. After midday, I will say l'après-midi. Il est 1 heure de l'après-midi. Il est 2 heures de l'après-midi. Il est 3 heures de l'après-midi. Il est 4 heures de l'après-midi. Il est 5 heures de l'après-midi. And then from 6 o'clock again, I can say it is evening. Il est 6 heures du soir. Okay? Il est 7 heures du soir. Il est 8 heures du soir. Il est 9 heures du soir. Il est 10 heures du soir. Il est 11 heures du soir. Okay, and if it is midnight, I will say il est minuit. Il est minuit. It is midnight. Or I can use the 24-hour clock. Then I will say, for example, if it is 11 p.m., I will say il est 20 11 o'clock. It means what? 23 hours. Il est 23 heures. 23 heures. 23 heures. 11 heures, okay? Or if it is 4 o'clock, I will say il est, what is 4? 16 hours. Il est 16 heures. I don't need to say du soir, du matin, or whatever if I'm using the 24-hour clock because it is evident over there. Okay, got it? Now, suppose, okay, fine. This much you first understand. Let us watch a PowerPoint then about this. Okay, layer a PowerPoint video regarding the telling of the time in French.
Hi, have you always wanted to learn to code but don't know where to start? Would you like to make amazing?
Okay, let me display the video for you. What happened? Are you able to see it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, fine.
Yes.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Heure, 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 minute, minute, seconde, seconde. Quelle heure est-il? Quelle heure est-il? Il est tôt. Il est tôt. Il est tard. Il est tard.
So AM and PM are not used. Time is usually expressed the 24-hour clock. Il est 19 heures, that is 19 hours, or it is 7 p.m. Du matin for AM, de l'après-midi for noon, from noon until 6 p.m. Du soir from 6 p.m. until midnight. I have told you this already. For
Il est
example,
7 heures du matin.
il est 7 heures du matin. It is 7 hours in the morning.
Il est 7 heures. Il est 7 heures du matin. Il est 7 heures. Il est 3 heures de l'après-midi. Il est 15 heures. Il est 3 heures de l'après-midi. Il est 15 heures. Il est 7 heures du soir. Il est 19 heures. Il est 7 heures du soir. Il est 19 heures. Il est midi. Il est midi. Il est minuit. Il est minuit. Il est 1 heure. Il est 1 heure. Il est 2 heures. Il est 2 heures. Et demi. Et demi.
Okay, I'm pausing it over there because if we go into the complications of, you know, half past and quarter past or 45 and all, then it will become even more complicated. Uh, Let us look at Alexa's video in Learn French with Alexa about the first part of what she has to say of how to tell the time in French or quelle heure est-il. Let's just take a look at this one or a little before we do a little more practice on our own.
Today, folks, bonjour.
Okay, this is the first part. Are you able to see it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, I'm maximizing it.
And let's have a look how to tell time in French. I've titled this lesson, Quelle heure est-il? What time is it? Okay, this is lesson 15 and I titled it Telling the Time or Quelle heure est-il? What time is it? Now this is the first part of 2 lessons. Okay, I'm going to give it to you today the simplest way possible that we can give time in French, but it gets quite complicated. But that's not for this lesson right now. So I'm going to start with the simplest of the simplest of all. And how do you say it is 1 o'clock? Well, in French, you've got to do it like this. Il est, it is, il est 1 heure. It is 1 hour. Il est 1 heure. Look at that. And we don't say un, we say une because heure is une. Okay? Now, if you wanted to say it is 2 o'clock, quite simply follow the same pattern. Il est 2 heures. It is 2 hours. Okay? Don't try to translate o'clock, it doesn't exist. Okay? Il est 2 heures. And so you've got it. Il est 3 heures, 4 heures, 5 heures, 6 heures, 7 heures, 8 heures, 9 heures, 10 heures, 11 heures. When you reach 12 o'clock, well, if it's midday, you would say il est midi. Or il est minuit if it's midnight. Okay, so that's the simplest way, okay, to do it. However, you've got to understand one thing that in France, French people keep time using the 24-hour clock. And that's where it becomes a little bit complicated for you out there, okay? Whereby in French, we wouldn't say it is 1 p.m., giving the information that the action takes place after noon, okay? We wouldn't do that, okay? Instead, we would say il est 13 heures. So that means 13 o'clock. Okay. Remember, it comes very naturally to a person to give time using the 24-hour clock. And you've got to use it because if you make an appointment, if you anything that you would have to do over the phone, for example, you would have to give it to people in the 24-hour clock. Okay. So 13 hours would be il est 13 heures, and that's 1 p.m. So if you wanted to say it is 2 p.m., using the 24-hour clock would be 14 heures. Okay, you've got to know your numbers in French here. Okay, up to 24 actually. So il est 14 heures. Il est 15 heures. Il est 16 heures. Il est 17 heures. Il est 18 heures. Il est 19 heures. Il est 20 heures. Il est 21 heures. Une, remember that heure is feminine. Il est 22 heures, that's 10 p.m. Il est 23 heures. And then you would say, if it's midnight, you would say, il est minuit. Minuit being midnight, but I've told you that before, haven't I? Right, okay. Knowing that, and if you wanted to keep much simpler, because in part two of this lesson, which is not now, we will learn how to say quarter past, 10 to 20 to half past, and so on. It's not about it. It's not about this in this lesson, okay? In this lesson, I'm giving it to you the way you would simply give it, but where you would need to know numbers in French, okay? So, numbers up to 24 and numbers up to 55 are really important if you want to do it this way. If you wanted to say, for example, it is 10 to 3 p.m. Okay, let's have a look. 10 to 3 p.m. We don't know how to do it, okay, only other way, except that saying it is 2:50. Okay? Are you following me here? Okay, 10 to 3 is 2:50. We agree. But in French, it would be 14:50 if it's in the afternoon. Okay? So as to suppose 2h50 in the morning or 14h50 in the afternoon. Okay? So that's where you need to know. You need to know your numbers of 55. So another example could be, I don't know, il est 18h25. Il est 18h25. Okay? It's 25 past 6 p.m. Okay? Il est 18h25. Okay? Remember that you put the 18, the hour first, and then the minutes. The minutes, you've got to learn how to count up to 55 if you want to be able to do that. Now, why don't you have a look at my other video on numbers where I count from 0 to 100, and you will know how to you will know the numbers up to 55.
Okay, fine. I will show the rest and also the second video, but next time, not now. I'm going to revise over what we have already learned, and we're going to try and see whether we can try and tell the time using the clock. Okay, so let us try. So suppose I say that suppose I say that it is 6 in the morning. It is 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock in the morning. So what will we say? Sorry, I've written it wrong. O apostrophe O C L O C K. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. So it is morning means matin, right? So we will say so quelle heure est-il? Quelle heure? Quelle heure est-il? Quelle heure est-il? Il est 6 heures. Okay, great, Sanjutta. Correct. Il est 6 heures. Okay, 6 heures, but we make that il est 6 heures. Okay, 6 is singular or plural? 6 is plural, right? So we will say Heures. 6 heures. Then we will say du matin, means in the morning. Il est 6 heures du matin. See that all these are in the plural. So you have to write 6 heures, 7 heures, like that. It is. Il est 6 heures du matin. So suppose it is 8 o'clock. So, à quelle heure mangez-vous votre petit déjeuner? Quelle heure mangez-vous votre petit déjeuner? That is, at what time do you have your breakfast? Breakfast is petit déjeuner. À quelle heure mangez-vous, the manger verb, to eat. À quelle heure mangez-vous votre petit déjeuner? At what time do you have your breakfast? So we say at 8 o'clock. Okay. So 8 o'clock, il est 8, 8 heures du matin. 8 heures du matin. Okay. Uh, can I show you any clock? No, at the moment it's not there. Okay. Il est 8 heures du matin. Um, suppose I want to say that we have lunch. Okay. So then we say, I'll ask the question, à quelle heure mangez-vous votre déjeuner? À quelle heure mangez-vous votre déjeuner? At what time do you have your lunch? At 2 p.m. So, il est 2 heures. Il est 2 heures de l'après-midi. Il est 2 heures de l'après-midi. Okay. À quelle heure buvez-vous votre thé? Thé is tea. Bouvet is from the verb boire. Okay. À quelle heure buvez-vous votre tea? At what hour or at what time do you drink your tea? À quelle heure buvez-vous votre thé? So suppose it is at 4 p.m. So we'll say il est 4 heures de l'après-midi. Okay. Uh, so at what time do you have your dinner? So suppose it is at 10 p.m. So à quelle heure, we put the question, à quelle heure mangez-vous votre dîner? Quelle heure mangez-vous votre dîner? So suppose it is at 10 o'clock. Il est 10 heures du soir. Okay, now suppose I'm using the 24-hour clock and I want to say that it is, now let me teach you this part about the uh, quarter and half and three quarters. So suppose the time is 2:15. Okay, okay, suppose it is 2:15, then I will say il est 2 heures et quart de l'après-midi. That is, it is 2.25 hours. 10 heures et quart de l'après-midi. Suppose it is 2:30, then I will say il est 2 heures et demi. 2 heures et demi, then de l'après-midi, rest of it. Okay. Suppose it is 2:45. Now this is 2:45 is how many minutes less than 3 o'clock? It's 15 minutes less. So 3 o'clock means il est 3 heures. So il est 3 heures moins les quarts. That means it is 3 hours. Moins means less. It is 3 hours less a quarter. That means 15 minutes less than 3 o'clock. Okay, so il est 3 heures moins les quarts. That means 2:45. Now it's a little complicated. I'm repeating it once again. 2:15 means 12 heures et quart. 2:30 means 12 heures et demi. 2:45 means 3 heures moins les quart. Okay, suppose it is 6:45. Then what will you say? That means 7 hours minus 1/4. So, il est 7 heures moins et quart. Okay, then you say du soir to show that it is evening. Or if it is 8:30 in the evening, then you'll say il est 8 heures et demi du soir. Il est 8 heures et demi. 8 heures, 8 hours and a half in the evening. That means 8:30. Okay, suppose it is 9:15 p.m. or 9:15 in the evening. So you'll say il est 9 heures et le quart du soir. Il est 9 heures et le quart du soir. Okay, so we have learned a good bit about telling the time. Okay, uh, just a short recap over some of the vegetables or legumes before we round off today. What is the French for potato? Potato. Une pomme de terre. Okay, correct. Very good, Sanjukta. Correct. Une pomme de terre, it is feminine. That's potato. What about cucumber? Cucumber. Or frosé. Cucumber. What is cucumber? Hmm. It is masculine. Un cocon. Correct. What about brinjal or eggplant? Call it what you will. Brinjal or eggplant? Okay. No, 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 Sanjukta. Either you write une aubergine or you write L apostrophe aubergine. Okay, you cannot write both together. Do you say and the brinjals? No. So either you use the definite article or you use the indefinite article. No, 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 no. Une means a or an. Une means uh, yes, it means an or a. La and la mean the. Okay, so obviously you cannot use both together. You have to use any one. Either you will say une aubergine or you say l'aubergine. Okay, either one of these. Understood? Not both together like this. Okay, Sanjukta? Did you understand? Yes. Okay, thank you. Okay. Bell pepper. No, let's make it red bell pepper. Red bell pepper. Okay, great, Nilanjana. Ah, no, not rouge poivron. We put the adjective after the noun. Okay, un poivron rouge. Un poivron rouge. Suppose I write green bell pepper. Green bell pepper. Yes. Is un then poivron vert. Yes, correct. Very good. And yellow bell pepper. Un poivron jaune. Okay. Yes, Sanjukta, not jaune poivron. Poivron jaune. Okay. Poivron jaune. We will put the, yes, we will put the adjective. No, that's all right. That's all right. You will get used to it. You are not used to it at the moment. That's all. You just put the adjective after the noun. Yes. Poivron jaune. Yes, correct. Say correct. Okay. Just one more. Let us have. Uh, which one shall we choose? Hmm. Okay. Radish. Radish or radi. Okay, very good. Or radi, it's masculine or loradi. Or radi, yes, correct. Or we can say L apostrophe. Um, Sorry, no, why should I put L apostrophe? There are no vowels like that. Loradi. Loradi. Yes. Either this or radi. Yes, fine. Good. So you are getting it. I'm quite pleased by the responses that I'm getting, but more of you have to give the responses but it's good. It shows that you are following. Please do uh, know the names of all the vegetables and fruits. It's very important, and it is going to come in whatever exam you are going to take. Okay. Now, let me take the attendance now. Ankush Kumar Tiwari.
Present, sir.
Hmm. Thank you. Then Anusuya Das.
Present, sir.
Hmm. Thank you. Then Arpita Chatterjee.
Present, sir.
Thank you. Then Oyun Mazumdar.
Present, sir.
Thank you. Then Deborima Shaha.
Present, sir.
Thank you. Then Mitu Shaha. Hmm, Thank you. Then Nilanjana Datta.
Present, sir.
Thank you. Then Nupur Dhor.
Sir, Nupudha also here. Microphone issue, I think.
All right, fine. Then Pritam Shaw.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Then Rajneesh Bodhra.
Present, sir.
Hmm. Then Rohit Singh.
Present, sir.
Thank you. Then Sanjukta Kumar. Okay. Then Shovik Shaha.
Present, sir.
Thank you. Then Shoham Shah.
Present, sir.
Thank you. Showman Chandu.
Present, sir.
Thank you. Then Somya Sarkar.
Present, sir.
Thank you. Then Somya Biswas.
Present, sir.
Hmm, Thank you. Then Saurav Chatterjee.
Present, sir.
Thank you. Then Srikanth.
Present, sir.
Thank you. Then Sudeep Kormakar.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Okay, that is all. So, thanks a lot for joining me in today's class. We will meet again. We will look at the second installment of how to tell the time in French or Quelle heure est-il. So, for the time being, au revoir. Bon weekend. Au revoir, mes amis.